The x-axis is your channel, number of cameras, so more towards the right, more cameras you have. The vertical axis, the y-axis, is the total cost of ownership. At the lower channel, you have the desktop NVR. I would say this line draws somewhere at 32 for us because we have NVR in 4-channel, 8, 16. Somewhere in the next couple of months or within this year, we'll also have a 32-channel NVR, desktop NVR. Once you move past that, there's usually two different configurations that we would see. One is that happens a lot more is when we work with retail stores. They usually have multiple sites, and when you combine all the cameras together, the number of camera is pretty significant. And the second configuration we see is, a single commercial building, for example, that has a lot of cameras. If we're working with retails, then for multi-locations, a combination that we can suggest, usually that we go with, is the ND series NVR, the desktop NVRs plus our VAS2 CMS. So this is our in-house VivoTech VMS. For a single large location, for example, big building, science park, hospital, things like that, then we can go with the NR, the Windows-based NVR. Okay, so that has the video management system and the camera license all installed inside. I would say it's not always, but this line usually draws somewhere at 200 to 250. Okay, so that's a pretty good sweet spot. Above from that, in general, I'm not saying that we can't do it, but it seems like most of the customers will start to look for dedicated VMS partners. So Genetec, Milestone, and NX Witness, for example. Now, what's worth mentioning is that since usually the license pricing on those VMS are a lot more expensive than what we are offering, our ND series NVRs, they can now be connected to Genetec, sort of like what it is, sort of like a video server. So you can connect cameras to the Linux NVRs and then connect them to the Genetec video management system. So the recording storage, the cost of the recording storage will be lowered because you go with the VivoTech ND series NVR, and compared to a full rack mount Genetec solution. So that kind of lies in between if there is a cost concern, but the customer still wants to go with Genetec, then this will be an option.